For this
meeting is being recorded.
For this 1-week virtual PDP on innovative teaching and learning practices of LMS, organized by the Department of BSc Computer Science, College of Science and Humanities, SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Rampuram Campus, Chennai. Professional Development Program refers to all the training that a teacher needs to succeed in his or her career. And we are really glad to offer this virtual PDP to enhance the professional growth of teachers. To start with this session, first we'll have the Tamil Thai Vartha.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்தை கெழிலொழுகும் சீராறும் மதனமென திகழ்வரத கண்டமிதில் எக்கணமும் அதில் சிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறை நுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற
Thank you. Now to welcome the audience and the participants, I now call upon Dr. S. Umarani, Professor and Head, Department of BSc Computer Science, SRM IST, Rampuram Campus. Over to you, ma'am. Ma'am?
Ma'am?
Ma'am? Uma, ma'am? Ma'am, we are not able to hear you, ma'am. To welcome the participants and the audience, I now request Dr. S. Umarani, Professor and Head, Department of BSc Computer Science, College of Science and Faculty, Science and Humanities, SRM IST Rampuram, to welcome the gathering. Ma'am, it's over to you. Ma'am, you're muted, ma'am. Ma'am, we cannot hear you, ma'am. Uma, ma'am, we cannot hear you, ma'am.
Sorry for the delay. Thank you, Susan ma'am. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Now it's audible.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good morning to each one of you present today. It is a moment to esteemed pleasure to welcome all the participants who are present here to attend this program. The Department of Computer Science BSc have organized PDP on innovative teaching and learning practices of LMS. Learning management systems reinforce the learning process through the online classroom environment. A standard LMS support an inclusive learning environment for academic purpose with interceding structure that promote online collaborative grouping and professional training, discussion and communication among other LMS uh, users. State that LMS usage provide online learner with consistent information regarding their performance. And LMS behaves as a platform to distribute and oversee pedagogy, that is pedagogical material. So that's why we have organized this type of program today. Today, our department staff member, Dr. Jabamala Tamil Shelvi and Dr. J. Sita is going to deliver the topic of digital pedagogy. I hope this PDP helps to teaching community and improve the teaching learning process in current scenario. I am delighted to welcome once again all the participants and staff members. Welcome you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am, for your warm message. Now we have an insight of the professional development program by Mrs. T. Kanimari, Assistant Professor, Department of BSc Computer Science, SRMISC, Rampura. Over to you, ma'am.
Good morning to everyone. It's my privilege to introduce the objectives of our today one-week virtual professional development program on innovative teaching and learning practices of learning management system. The professional development is essential for the growth and development of the contemporary educator. Because of the changing dynamics of instructional delivery, educators must understand the technology and resources. As technology and access to information continues to change and evolve for students today, the core values of being assertive, reasonable, and consistent in their learning remain faithful. Educators are critical thinkers who have an impact on the students and communities in which they live. Professional development program will allow teachers to widen their subject knowledge in variety of areas. The more professional development a teacher receives, the more knowledge and insight he or she develops into the industry. The professional development program is designed with the following goals and objectives: to learn a new skill set, to improve interpersonal skills, to assume responsibility for leadership, to increase the capacity of professional network, and to know what you are aiming for, and to set SMART targets. The SMART goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound objectives. The goal of professional development for educators is to go beyond maintenance and to create sustainability and professional longevity. I appreciate all the enthusiastic participants who have made it today for this one-week professional development program on innovative teaching and learning practices of learning management system. Thank you all for the participation.
Thank you, ma'am, for imparting the knowledge of giving us an idea of PDP. We have two speakers for the day, Dr. J. Jabamalar Tamil Selvi, Associate Professor, Department of BSc Computer Science, SRMISU Rampuram, and Dr. J. Sita, Assistant Professor, Department of BSc Computer Science, SRMISU Rampuram. To introduce Dr. J. Jabamalar, I now welcome Dr. R. Ramya Devi to take the mic.
Thank you, madam. I am profusely elated to take an opportunity to introduce our first speaker of the day, Dr. J. Jebamalar Tamil Selvi, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science, Faculty of Science and Humanities, SRMIST. She received her PhD doctoral degree in 2009 from Karunya University, Coimbatore. Her area of interest includes data cleansing approaches, data extraction, data integration, data warehousing, and data mining. She is a life member of International Association of Engineers, International Association of Computer Science and Information Technology, and active member in many other professional bodies. Her research has been accepted and published in 25 international journals and 15 national and international conferences. She has been awarded the P.K. Das Memorial Best Faculty Award in 2014 by the Nehru Group of Institutions, Coimbatore, the Education and Research Award in 2015 by the Karunya University, Coimbatore, Young Scientist Award in the year 2021, and Young Researcher Award in the year 2022. On the behalf of Department of Computer Science, I thank her for providing her gracious presence to join us today and to enhance our learning. Welcome you, madam.
Thank you, Ramya ma'am. I now welcome J. Jabamalar Tamil Selvi to start your presentation.
Thank you.
Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Susan ma'am. A very good morning to everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you're audible.
Yes. Thank you, ma'am. Let me share my screen first. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is visible.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. Okay. Today, for the first session, I have taken the topic called digital pedagogy. And before moving on to this digital pedagogy, first we'll see the introduction part of what is pedagogy and what are the importance of pedagogy and what are the approaches we can apply for the pedagogy methodologies. And in the when we complete the session and when we end of this session, definitely you will get to know what is pedagogy and the digital pedagogy. First, we'll move on to the what is pedagogy. The pedagogy is originated from the Greek word peda. The first peda word means children. And the second word, kaji, means art of science of teaching. It combines together. The pedagogy it means that art and science of teaching to the children. So as we are all in teaching field, we are teaching to the students and the school students, or it may be in college students, we should adopt some arts and science and some methodology for the teaching purpose. So here in the pedagogy, we have many importance in teaching and learning and teaching. The first important of pedagogy is the quality. When you use or when you apply the pedagogy methodology, definitely you can improve the quality of learning. So usually we used to go to the class and we'll teach some subject to the students as per the curriculum. When you adopt some pedagogy methodology, definitely it will increase the quality of learning. So this is the first main factor of importance of pedagogy. The second one is the receptive during the sessions. The students will have a more attractive or more receptive during the classes. When you ask question to the students, immediately they will respond when you have a interactive sessions. So third one is the improved student participation. And in the students participation, and we have many pedagogy methodologies, when you make the students with the pedagogy methodology, definitely the students will be actively participated in the classes. And fourth, the importance of pedagogy is knowledge imparted effectively of spectrum of learning. So here, the students, whatever they are learning in the class, they can impart with the other outside world. So that is the main factor in the pedagogy learnings. And the fifth importance factor is development of higher cognitive skills in students. So here, they will relate whatever they are studying inside the class, they will relate with the environment. So for if you take classes during the class, that will be related with the real world. So that is the cognitive skills will be improved for the students. And the next we'll move on to the types of pedagogical approaches. There are 5 types of pedagogical approaches: constructivity, reflective, collaborative, interactive, and inquiry-based approach. And these approaches are very much useful for the pedagogy. And this constructive and reflective, collaborative, integrative, and inquiry, each and every approaches will have a different functionalities, different activities, and these will help the students to learn effectively. The first one is the constructive. Here, it is mainly focused on the students. This is a student-centered, and the students will be activated and will be participated in active mode. So they will understand and they will gain the knowledge. So here in the constructivity, the individual students' participation will be high. And in the collaborative, as a name itself, we can say collaborate. So here as a team, the students will work to solve some problems, or they will use some strategies to to learn subjects. Not only with the students, they will collaborate with the teachers also. So next thing is integrative, and in this integrative, they are integrating the classroom with the environment, that is outside environment. So whatever they are learning in the syllabus, they will connect with the real environment. The next one is the reflective. In this reflective, the most of the time, the students are watching us, watching all the teachers or other students. So what they will observe from the teachers and the other students, they will incorporate them. So they will do like them, or they will work as like teachers and other students. So that is reflective. So whatever you are teaching in the class, they will observe and they will work like the same way. So next one is the inquiry-based learning. As a name itself, inquiry means we are asking the question. Whenever you ask the questions to the students, or the students will ask some questions from our teaching. Not only that, okay, the students can explore their knowledge, or they can refine their work with the advanced methodologies. So these 5 are different approaches for the pedagogy. And I have given the comparative study between these 5. The first, constructive, reflective, collaborative, interactive, and inquiry. Each and every approaches is a little different, but all the approaches is mainly for improving the knowledge or improving the quality of teaching. The constructive is mainly for the student centered, and the students will learn themselves by doing some activities. But when you take the collaborative approach will work like a teamwork, and here the teachers or students can combine together, and the same way they will practice with the different things, not only with the same way of teaching. They will adopt the different way of teaching and different way of technologies. So that is the collaborative approach. And reflecting is the continuous assessment, because they will learn continuously. So it is like outcome based. Whatever they are learning, they should produce an outcome. So that is the outcome based approach. And the next thing is the integrative approach. So integrates the classroom with the outside world. So whatever they are studying in the curriculum, they will incorporate and they will apply it in the realistic. That is the integrative approach. And inquiry based approach is make the students to curiosity to learn many things. So these 5 are the effective approaches for pedagogy. Now we'll move on to the main topic, digital pedagogy. As a name itself, digital. So it is not like e-content generation. So here digital pedagogy is like the tools, the digital tools, what we are going to use it for the pedagogy methodologies. So here the digital pedagogy is an application of pedagogy, and here we can use different many tools, digital tools for pedagogy teaching. So and during the pandemic situations, we have used many tools to teach the students. And one of the tools many organizations have used is Google Classroom. In the Google Classroom, we have created a group, and the teachers or the professors have posted their materials. Frequently, we have sent an activity to the students. They will submit the activities. So all the virtual classroom activities are done in the Google Classroom. So it is the main pedagogy tool where we have used during the pandemic situation. The same way, like we have many pedagogy tools, digital tools. So here I have listed some of the important pedagogy tools, and I'm going to explain what each and every tools, and some of the tools I have demonstrated with a screenshot. And the first tool is Edmodo. And this Edmodo tool is like a Google Classroom. Here, the Edmodo, the teachers can create a group, and they can post the materials. The teachers or professors can easily evaluate the students, and they can communicate with the parents, and they can submit some of the activities also. And more than 34 million users are connecting, or users are using this Edmodo. The second tool is Socrative, and this Socrative tool is like activity tool. So here you can create some of the activities, whatever you are teaching in the class, that activities can be created lively, and that can be posted to the students, and they can submit their test in the class itself. So in the Socrative, you can create a quizzes, or you can create a games, and that can be sent to the students, and they can answer it through laptop or mobile, and the activity results will be shown immediately. So I have worked with this tool, and in this tool, by using your mail ID, you can log in into this tool, Here for the quiz, you can create live quizzes and you can create a small games also. When you select the quiz, it will ask for some options, whether you are going to create a quiz for the multiple choice or true or false or short answer. And based on the type of the questions, you can create. So here you need to click on the add button to create a quiz. After clicking on that button, you have to create a name of the quiz and you can add the questions also. After adding all the questions, you can save and that can be shared to the students. And in the report part, you can view the report and results. So this is the tool where you can use you can use this tool mainly for the quiz purpose. The same way, if you want to generate a small games, also you can create it in this so creative tool. The next one is the project, and this is like a PowerPoint presentation. Here you can create a presentation with the multimedia options. So here you can include the map or link, or you can use videos and some other options also. And these created presentations can be shared with the students or some other teachers also. So this is like an animated presentation. So project tool is used for the creating a presentations. Next one is the Think Link. And this Think Link is mainly for creating a interactive images. So in the images, you can include the music, sound, text, or some of the photographs, and that can be shared through social media to the students or other teachers. So already the same Think Link is used for the media, the news readers also, because during the pandemic situation, you already have seen that in the news itself, they will show the map, and in the map you will have a pointers, and when you click on that pointers, some of the messages will be popped up. So that is you can create a image and you can give some animation for that particular image, and that will be very interactive to the students, so they can easily grasp the knowledge from the particular presentation. So this Think Link is for mainly for image animation. And here you have many options and you can select any one of the options to do the animation of the images. Next tool is the CK12, and this tool is mainly for creating materials. Okay, you can create a material that can be posted, and this materials may be a text format or video or audio, or as well as you can include the exercises also. And one more thing, you can create a books, and that can be posted in the same blog. Okay, so here instead of buying a book and it will reduce the cost of buying the books. So here you are creating a book that is uploaded in that page itself. Next one is the class dojo, and this is mainly for appreciation purpose. So the students, whatever they are doing the activities in the class, immediately you can give some reward to the students. And in this tool, you can give like well done, or you can give star or +1. So the same, whatever you are giving as a reward, that can be shared to the parents as well as to the administrators through the web. So this tool is mainly to encourage the students to learn more. EduClipper, and the Clipper means, so here it is a platform to share the notes. The students also can share, and the students and teachers, anyone can share the materials. So if you give some topics to the students, each and every students can get the materials from the net, and whatever they are taking or whatever the clips they are taking, they can put it in the same platform, and that can be shared to all the students. So it is like sharing and exploring the materials to the teachers as well as to the students. And here it is like a teamwork. Next thing is the Storybird. And this storyboard is mainly for improving the reading and writing skills of the students. And here, the realistic books can be generated, and that can be embedded in the blog. And the same thing can be shared to the students by mail or some other options. And the storyboard, immediately you can give the feedback about the particular story also. Okay, and the one more important factor is available in the storyboard. Instead of writing and submitting the stories in the like a content, you can create a story in an animated way also. So we have many softwares, but here you can write the stories and you can post it in the same platform, as well as you can create like a animated stories also. The ninth one is the Animoto, and this Animoto is used to create a small videos. Whatever the lesson, whatever the subject you are teaching, that can be converted as a small clipping of videos. And when you take a class in a theoretical way, that will be very hard to understand by the students. But when you show something visually, the students can easily understand. So this is a platform. It is friendly manner to explain the students. So it is an auto visual content. It is easily adaptable by the students. And here you have many options. And here we can select the personal use, and we need to select the templates. And after that, you can post, we can give the materials to the same platform, and the materials can be viewed as a video. The last one is the Kahoot. And the Kahoot platform is mainly for making the questionnaires and games. And it is like a realistic way of learning, game-based learning. And the students involvement will be more. At the same time, the students can participate eagerly. And finally, the result will be shown. So here, I am going to demonstrate the Kahoot tool. Wait, wait. Can you able to see my screen?
Yeah,
Yes,
ma'am.
yes.
Yes.
Actually, in the Kahoot, you can create a quiz. Okay, and when you create a quiz, you have to type the questions and you need to give the answers also. So here, after creating a Kahoot quiz, the PIN number will be generated. The PIN number can be shared to the students, and they can in the class itself, and they can actively participate in the quiz. So here the timeline will be calculated, who is submitting first and who is submitting next, and finally the result will be shown. So here, for example, when you go to the Kahoot website, it will ask for the PIN number. Okay, before that, you have to create the quiz, and the same PIN number should be sent to the students. And here, already I have created some question. You can create a questions here. Any questions you can type here. Any questions you can type, and the same way you can give the options also. Any options you can give, and you need to save the questions. After saving this, you can share to the you need to select the answer. Now it is done. So after that, you will have a PIN number that can be shared to the students. Okay, this is the PIN number. Okay, if you share this PIN number to the students, they can log in. Okay, so the same way you can also log in with this PIN number. Just you go to the browser and type Kahoot, and there you will get the box to enter the PIN. So anyone can type this PIN number and you can enter.
What is the PIN number, ma'am? Please.
You see the screen, ma'am, 3741363.
374
1363.
1363.
Yes. Sita
Yes,
ma'am
ma'am,
has
I have joined.
Yes, ma'am. The same way, any students can join in this quiz. After the joining into the quiz environment, we can start the quiz. Just I have given as a sample. Name is sample. So here I didn't give the proper question. So you have to select the option. So one has given an answer. So the same way, finally after ending this session, you will get the result immediately. Okay, so this is the tool is mainly for creating a quiz. Okay, the same way like these tools, you have many lots of tools for the pedagogy to apply the methodology of pedagogy. Okay, so you can try, and in the upcoming sessions, our faculty members will demonstrate the digital tools, what they are adopting in their teaching. So to conclude this session, just I would like to say one quote. Education is not learning of facts, but the training of minds to think. This is given by the Albert Einstein. So here, we are not just learning about the facts. Whatever we are learning, we are incorporating, we are including in the real world. Okay, thank you so much for everyone. Now,
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your very informative session. I now call upon Dr. V. Purnima, Assistant Professor, Department of BSc Computer Science, SRM IST Rampuram, to introduce the next speaker of today's session, Dr. J. Sita. Over to you, Purnima, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for taking this opportunity, ma'am. Good morning to everyone. Good morning to one and all present here. We are very proud to have Dr. J. Sita, Assistant Professor, as our guest speaker from SRM ISD. She has 19 years of experience in teaching field. She has completed her MSc IT degree at Bardiyar University in 2002, MPhil degree at Bharathasan University in 2005, ME degree at Satyabama University in 2010, and PhD degree at Satyabama University in 2020. During her research period, she has published 7 journals and 4 patents. She published a book in the title of Data Structure in 2021. She has attended many international and national conferences. I hope definitely it will be an eye-opener for everyone, those who are attending the PDP. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you all.
Thank you, Purnima, ma'am. I now call upon Dr. J. Sita to take over the session.
Yes, good morning to all of you. Thanks for the nice introduction about me, Dr. Purnima. Yeah. So, 1 week virtual PDP on innovative teaching and learning practices of LMS. So, this is the topic that was actually given to me by the department. So, for effective teaching and learning process, I am going to suggest 2 methodologies that is going to really help out for students' interaction and getting better results. Okay. So, what are the 2 methods I have adopted for my students or KWL chart and I do, we do, and you do methods. These are all the 2 methods I have implemented to my students. I'm actually staff of SRM University, Ramapuram campus, and I have applied these 2 methods, and the students have actually involved very much and they have secured good results in the last semester, university results also. So KWL chart is the first method I have adopted. KWL. So K stands for no. So this is actually, you have to prepare it as a chart, okay? And this particular chart, it has to be given to the students before taking a particular topic. I will give an example, don't worry. Here, the first letter K, it stands for no. What they have actually knows before taking the topic itself, what they have already known about that particular topic. Okay, so that is called as no. And want to know is what they want to know while you are taking this particular topic. What they want to know from you is actually W. And L, the last parameter L, it stands for learn. That is the outcome. What they have actually learned after you have finished this topic. Okay. So for an example, to know about KWL chart in a better way, I have designed this chart in a Word. Okay, so this is the chart you have to prepare in advance. And here you can include the student name. I am actually suggesting the name as Meera, L Meera. This is actually the student name, and student register number is 2021 or 20 senior batch 150120001, something like that. Okay. So student name and register number, and the topic is LMS. That is today's topic I have chosen because many of the people, they might know, they might not know what is LMS. Only certain few people are now aware of LMS. So I have chosen this topic. So LMS, it is actually learning management system. So this is the topic I have chosen today for this session. So before taking this particular topic, LMS, learning management system, I have to distribute this particular chart to you. Now, say for example, 51 students are now joined with us. So for all the 51 participants, I should circulate this particular chart. Okay. And this is the topic. LMS is my topic. That is, I am actually going to take today. But before taking this topic, I have to distribute this chart today to you all. And you have to know the first parameter, it has to be filled by you. What you actually know actually about LMS. Okay, the definition. what is LMS? If you know the definition of LMS, you can write it here. Okay. So LMS definition you have to write. And the next one, the tools. What are the famous LMS tools that are available for our teaching learning technology? Okay. And the types of LMS. There are basically two types. Okay. If you know these parameters, that is the definition of LMS, the tools of LMS, and types of LMS and advantages of LMS, you can fill it up the first column. And the next column, you have to ask me, ma'am, I will be knowing only one definition of LMS. If there are n number of definitions, you should list it out, all the definition to me. You have to tell all the definition to me. I want to know the definition of LMS in depth. Okay. So something like that you can ask me. And what are all the other tools that are supported with LMS? Okay. So that you have to learn from me. And if there are any other types of LMS other than the two types what you have already known. Suppose you are all known about only two types of LMS. If there are any other type of LMS are available, you have to ask me, and the advantages and the duration period. Okay. And the end of this session, okay, after 12 p.m., you have to write the learned topic, the LMS topic. What is the clear definition that has been taught by me to you all, and what are all the extra tools you are all learned by me, and if there are any other types other than the basic types that is already you are familiar with, and if I have suggested any other types of LMS to LMS type, then that type you have to list it out, and the advantages, what you have learned from me today, you have to fill it out. Okay. So before taking a particular topic, so this is my topic I have chosen today, LMS. So no, it is the first column, it has to be filled out by the students. Today you are all my students, supposed to be a student. So you have to fill it out this, and what you want to know from me, it is the second column. And the third column is at the end of this session, what we both of them we have learned. For me also, I can able to draw this chart. My name is, I can include my name as instead of staff also. From the students' definition and discussion also, the staff can learn. Okay. So what are all the learning parameters that has been learned today because of this session? Okay, that is the third column. Okay. So now, so this is the topic, LMS, Learning Management System, is the topic that I have chosen. And I am requesting you all to effectively suggest the known parameters by you. Okay, definition. If anybody knows LMS, you can unmute yourself and you can tell the definition to me, and I will be typing your definition here. I need your cooperation and support, dear participants. Anybody knows the definition of LMS? Definition? What is LMS? LMS is actually Learning Management System. And here I am typing a definition. Okay, you consider me, yeah, LMS is, yes, one of the guy has included his definition as LMS is Learning Management System. That is the expansion. I need the definition. Thank you. Yeah, software application to deliver educational. Yeah, very good. Okay, now you can unmute. Now all the participants can unmute. It is a software application to deliver educational contents. Yes, very good. Abid Hussain. Vani. Okay, thank you, sir. Harita, I got an.
It's an application for the administration and documentation, ma'am. Something
Yes.
like tracking.
It is not for administration. It is for us only. It is for teaching and learning process only. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for your
Okay.
definition. Any other definition? Okay. Say, for example, we, as a staff, as we are all in the learning category, we know for a particular topic or for a particular word, or for a particular definition, we used to give n number of definitions. Yes. Suresh Raj, web-based technology used to plan learning process. Yes, sir. Planning is necessary. Yes, very good, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. So, based upon your suggestions of definition, I can summarize. Okay, an LMS, that is a learning management system. LMS is actually a software application. So this is actually. So these are all the parameters. Learning management system is a software for the administration documentation. These are all the definition that is taught by you all to me. That is the learning management system. It is a software application. This one of your participants has told as a software application for the administration. Documentation. Tracking, report automation. Tracking. Report. Automation. And development programs. And learning and development programs. Okay. So this is actually what I have inferred from you all, okay, about the LMS, okay. So after learning the things from you all, I'm going to give the definition of LMS. That is actually what you want to know from me. It is a software application. It is a software application. Or we can tell it as web-based technique used to plan, because LMS we cannot simultaneously we cannot able to handle with the students. So before the students has to be rolled out for a semester, we have to plan in advance. So it is a software application or web-based technique used to plan, implement, and assess a specific learning process. Learning process. There are n number of definitions also. And another definition, it is an online educational hub. It is an online education hub that provides large set of features. That provides large set of features to support teaching learning process. To support teaching learning process, TLP. Okay. So there are n number of definitions. Okay. So these are all the extra parameters that you have learned from me today for LMS definition. Okay. So the next parameter is tools. What are all the famous LMS tools that are available for us? Can anyone able to suggest the tools? The tools. நான் வீடியோ ஆன் பண்ணிருக்கேன், போகாதீங்க. Can anyone able to suggest tools?
SAP Litmus, ma'am.
SAP Litmus. SAP. Can you able to spell it, ma'am? or you can post it in the chat box, please.
SAP, SAP,
Yes, yeah. Okay.
then LITMOS.
LITMOS.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We will check it out. Then any other tools if you know? Suggest the types of LMS. Types of LMS. Moodle is a type. Okay. I got one answer from one of our participants. No, there are basically two types. Okay. So it is actually one type I got from my students, that is my participants, called Moodle. This is actually that has been suggested by the participant, Moodle. Okay. And now you are going to learn the two types of LMS. That is, the first one, you can create LMS as cloud-based. Okay. Either it can be internet-based, always it is based on cloud. That is, you can get it for 24/7. Always, even in Sundays also, your students can able to access it. Okay. So either cloud-based or locally hosted. Locally hosted. So these are all the basic two types of LMS. Then advantages. What are all the advantages? Why I have to go for LMS technique? What are all the extra advantages I am gaining because of LMS? Can anybody able to suggest? Okay. Advantages, or it is actually student engagement. The student engagement or more. Okay. Student engagement or more compared to our, rather than traditional blackboard technology, the student engagement or more. And it is, as I earlier said, no, it is 24/7. Okay, your students can access from anywhere and everywhere, because we can able to upload our materials, upload our question, and we can able to easily track our students. Each and every individual students can be tracked easily with the help of LMS. So it is available for 24/7, and we can able to judge the learner progress very well. In traditional methodology, it is actually not as a learner support, but the LMS, it is actually a learner support, and we can able to know about the learner easily. So we can able to track the progress of the learner. Okay, so these are all the advantages. Okay, and duration. So duration is actually, say for example, the duration is actually, say for example, if it is 10 days or 12 days, we have to write the notes, okay, in handwritten, okay, and we have to give it to the students, and the students has to be get xerox, okay, and some students only they used to get xerox, okay, and the others they will say yes ma'am, but they won't do it, okay. So these are all the different issues we are having. But if we are uploading our materials and questions and any of our assignments in our LMS software, okay, it is available to all the students, okay, and they can get it easily. So the duration is, we have to need or 5 days of we have need 5 days of time, okay, for uploading the materials and for teaching the students, okay. And simultaneously we can teach every topic line by line by also line by line by line also, we can able to provide the students in depth, okay. So that is also available, that option is also available in LMS. So these are all the things that you have learned from me, the second column. And learned, the learned parameter, you have to now fill it up, okay. What is the learned things? What is the definition, extra definition, what you have learned it from me today, okay. And what are all the extra tools you have learned from me today, and types. So these are all the extra parameters or extra definitions and tools what you have learned, that is called as third. So this is about KWL chart. So at the start of the lessons, what I have actually previously given introduction now, this is actually I'm going to summarize now. At the start of the lesson, before the start of the lesson, the students has to fill out this form, okay. Here the first column will help the teacher to access their prior knowledge. I have asked you a set of questions now. So from the set of questions, I can able to judge the students' level of understanding, okay. What they have already known about this particular topic, I can have a prior access, okay. And the second column will help the teacher and students to guide the lesson by outlining what they want out of it. So after learning from me, what you have learned from me and what are all the extra knowledge that has been taught by me to you all, okay, that is the second column. The third column, what you have learned from this lesson, okay. And this is a method that is help the students to know about what they have really learned from this topic, okay. And if you are treating this as a, because I have designed a particular table no for you all, the KWL chart no. If you are taking this if you are taking this particular chart as a printout, and if you are keeping it in your course file, okay, and this is a physical evidence for you all to show to your higher academicians and higher officials that what the student has learned from you all, okay. And you can report in their progress card also. And this is a good structure to guide a lesson, okay, because KWL, we are going in the left to right direction. Already what they know and what they have learned from me, and finally what is the recommended and learned parameters that has to be filled out as a third. And the second method is I do, we do, and you do method. It is a scaffolding strategy that provides gradual release of the responsibility from the teacher to the students. Because we used to concentrate a lot compared to, we used to do, or we used to thought, we used to learn more parameters instead of students for a particular topic. So this approach has to be changed. So that is why I have adopted this method called I do, we do, and you do method. It involves 3 steps. I do, here I am going to model a task, and we do, along with the teacher, the student and teacher, they are going to do the task together. And you do is, after learning from me, the student, the individual has to do. Say, for example, I'm going to give a design to you. I'm going to do a design. Okay. And from me, you are all going to learn the design. And at the final stage, you have to design for a particular topic. I'll be giving a topic to you, and I will be asking you to do the design and the end of the session. Okay. This is called I do, we do, and you do method. Okay. We will do it now. So for this method, I do, we do, and you do method, I have chosen a template design or PPT design tool called Canva. It is a freeware that is available in the net. Okay. There are 2 options. You can go with paid option also, and you can go with free options also. Okay. There are 2 things are there. So say, for example, suppose if I want to design a welcome banner, so, if I want to design a thank you banner for you all, or if I want to build a resume also, I can go for Canva for resume building, and I do it for do an Instagram post, logo design, presentation, video, all the things we can able to do it with Canva very easily. Okay. So now I'm going to design a sample poster for you all. Okay. So this is a sample design I have chosen. Okay. Here I'm going to welcome you all. So welcome to the PDP course. PDP 1 week. Conducted by SRMIST Ramapuram. So I can able to change the text also. Text design I can do. Okay. I can apply text designs. I can reduce the font size. Okay. I can change the text. Okay. And I can give effects also for my text. Okay. And I can do the animation also. Okay. So like this, you can able to create n number of posters and n number of invitations with Canvas tool. It is a famous tool, very famous tool that is easily available in the internet, and we can use it for our slide preparation, our resume preparation, and for our Instagram post, and for our logo design. Okay, and for posters and for invitation card and for certificate also. This is a sample certificate I have designed with. So I have included my institution logo here and my college name here, and I have mentioned this. Okay, I have designed the sample certificate also. Okay, so we can design our certificates and we can design our poster and you can design your invitation cards also with the help of Canvas. There are n number of Canvas options. Okay. It is very useful for us as we are all in the teaching community. It is very useful for us to do the task effectively within a little small amount of time. Okay. Posters also I can able to. Yeah. You can include images also. So you have to upload. So this is the upload option. So from upload, it will be asking you to upload that particular file from your current system. Okay. And you can do background. You can edit your backgrounds also. You can change your backgrounds. Okay. All the options are available. It's a very famous tool that is really helpful for our teaching community. Okay. So I'll be doing a sample design with this poster and I'll be asking you to convey or to design a happy birthday wishes to your son and daughters. Okay. So this is a sample design. I have designed it for my son. And this is actually I do. This is a method I have adopted. I do. And you do. I am asking you to design a sample birthday wishes poster for your son and daughters. Okay. That is called as you do method. And we do what we both of them finally we learned. We both of them, that is all the participants, all the 51 participants of this PDP program. And as a staff of this PDP, I also learned some parameters from you all. That is called as we do. Okay. So that is the advantage of this particular method. Okay. So here the learners are provided an appropriate balance of support and freedom. I'll be asking you to do a design. No. So I'll be giving support for you all. At the same time, I'll be giving a freedom also to learn and design. Okay. And here the teacher is having an ample amount of time to assess the student's ability. I can able to judge your abilities easily. And these two approaches, that is the KWL chart and I do, we do, and you do method, both these approaches are learner-centered approaches rather than teacher-centered approach. So it is a very effective technique to score good results and extract the knowledge of the students. We have to use these two techniques. And here the platform is equally, it has been shared between the teacher and the students. Okay, because in our earlier traditional methodology, blackboard methodology, most of the time we used to speak. Okay, we used to give the definition, we used to tell the technology, we used to give the types of things, types of network. So suppose if I am taking a particular topic called network, I used to tell the definition of network and I used to insist the type of networks. I used to draw it in the blackboard. Okay, most of the time, say for example, a particular hour is 50 minutes. I used to speak about 40 minutes and the students will be talking about me only for 10 minutes. But if I am using these kind of technology, that is the pedagogy methods or any cloud-based technology, the LMS technology, most of the time, the students are gaining more interaction, okay, and they will be giving more response to the teacher, okay, because these two approaches, it shifts most of the instruction to the learners rather than the educator. And these two methods, the KWL chart and I do, we do, and you do method, it helps the learners to be independent and develop their own skills, either it may be a communication skill or it may be a design skill, they can able to develop in them. Any questions? Any questions from the participants? Please. Any doubts? These two methods are very good methods. You can apply it for your students. Okay, to learn their attention, to grasp their attention in that particular subject. Thank you. Any other doubts are there? Any other doubts? Thank you. Thank you to you all.
Thank you, ma'am. It was a very informative session. Thank you for your wonderful presentation, ma'am. Now, to propose the vote of thanks, I now call upon Mr. A. Vignesh, Assistant Professor, Department of Basic Computer Science, SRMIST, Rampuram, to take over.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all. Thank you is such a prayer that cannot be seen or touched. It must be felt by all. I feel honored and privileged to get the opportunity to propose a vote of thanks on this special occasion. I, on behalf of SRM Institute of Science and Technology, Rampuram campus, and the entire faculty of the institution, first of all, I extend my most sincere thanks to Almighty. I remain grateful to our Dean, Dr. C. Sundar sir, for his constant motivation and support for conducting this event. My special thanks to Vice Principal Admin, Dr. J. Dilipan, and Vice Principal Academic, Dr. N. Ashogan, for his guidance and support in conducting this event. I am delightful to thank Dr. S. Umarani, Professor and Head, Department of Computer Science, for our constant support in all our endeavors. I have been fortunate enough to have such a team of colleagues who are always ready to render their hands at all situations. Today, my colleagues are the speakers of this event, who are not born as a great, but trained as a great. My deep sense of appreciation and thanks to all the participants who choose to be with us today and attend this professional development program with great enthusiasm and made it is a successful event. Once again, I thank you all for being us this morning and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, participants, for your participation throughout the program. And tomorrow we'll be starting our session by 10 a.m. sharp. And I hope to see everyone for the. Thank you. Thank you all.
I requested all the participants kindly fill the feedback form, which will be posted in the chat box, as well as will be posted in the WhatsApp groups also. Thank you. Dear participants, the feedback link will be posted in the chat box, so kindly fill it. Thank you.
Participants, kindly turn on your video for the photo session. Participants are requested to turn on your video for the photo session. Dear participant, kindly turn on your video for the photo session. Participants, kindly turn on your video. Dear participants, after filling the feedback, you can leave the meeting. We'll meet again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Thank you all.